Setting achievable goals, this is very important. You all know my saying, if you go to the airport, you jump on a random plane, where are you going to end up? Random destination, right? Now, everybody's life here is designed to specification. Because someone's going to say, hey, how did I end up here? And one question I'm going to ask is, where were you going? Where were you going? But look at those in life who had destinations. Those airplane tickets. You see them in the finance position, you see them in different positions, so you have to have goals. But the issue with goals is sometimes there's these big old elephants. There are these big old goals that are discouraging, because I remember starting my workout routine, March 2nd, 2020. I said I'm going to go every day, from nothing. That was a big old goal. So as I stepped into that, I started the first week, I'm like, oh, I was ready to call it in. So I switched it up to once every 2 days. So I'm going to show you a way to set a goal that allows you to pull yourself in a helicopter and look at all those different scenarios before you tie into a goal, because it's important that you aim smart with your goal. So it's called aim smart because it's very specific. So that's going to be the first exercise we're going to do. But before we do that, I want to talk about the path to success. A goal properly set is halfway reached. And the simplest term is this. Say you wanted to go to Hawaii. You go online today, you buy your ticket, then you're chilling. Then next thing you know, the day comes and you go to Hawaii. So when you set intentions, it's similar to that. When you set an intention today, you're just planting seeds now along the way. A goal is never a linear line right to the finish line. A goal is basically you're flopping around, but then, oh, I got to get back that goal, and you got to back that. So eventually you'll hit that goal. So it's important that you have intentions, because when you do, look in your life what happens when you have intentions and focus. I spoke earlier about not having you leave with a bunch of information that you feel good about or you found some perspective in. We're going to take some action, because until you take action, really nothing changes. So I'm going to pass around a sheet where we're going to do a goal setting. Everyone's going to do their own individual goal setting. Does not have to be work related. It's just to get that blood flowing, that momentum going. So I'll give you an example of that so you could set that up for yourself. Okay, so first, aim smart goal. Why is it called aim smart goal? Because you first want to determine what your ideal goal is. Let it be the big elephant. Okay? No problem. Now, it also asks another question. Okay, I want to go for a walk once a day, every day for a month. That's my goal. That's a big elephant. Now, what's the minimum you could do, Mike? Well, the minimum I could do is go for a walk 3 days a week for a month. That's in the bag. So then we always want to stretch ourselves. So that middle goal is that stretch between that minimum goal and the ideal goal. Okay, I'm going to do 5 days a week. But see how it allows you to consider the whole picture first before you dive into the specific goal? And then now you want to define them. This is as simple as it gets. Okay, so the first step, plan the days I want to go for a walk in advance. So I'm going to look at my calendar. I'm going to look at the dates. I'm going to check them off. How am I going to measure it? I'm going to mark in the calendar the days that I went for the walk. Easy to see, easy to acknowledge. Is it achievable? Of course it's achievable. I have 2 legs. I'm healthy. Yep. Is it reasonable? You know what? After I consider my time after work, during the day, yeah, I got time. Time, when am I going to start this? Monday, May 15th, 2023. And what will I be accountable to? I'll be accountable planning every morning when I wake up what time I'm going to go for a walk that day. This may seem like it's too easy, too good to be true. Well, when you think about it, the day I go for a walk on Monday, May 15th, guess what? My life changed because I'm taking action. But again, how many times are we thinking of stuff and we're not doing stuff? It's just sitting there stale until we do something about it. So that sheet's passed around. Take a few minutes. We're going to take about 10 minutes. Fill it out. Figure out whatever goal you want to make, and just make this be one of your first goal settings if you haven't done it before. But this is something you're going to take with you, and you're going to try to follow through with it. So I'll turn on some music, give you about 10 minutes.